Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to learn a important concept in organic chemistry, that is a structural formula of organic compound. As we know that organic compound are large in number, so that's why a systematic approach is needed to write the structure of a organic compound. So in this video we will see how we can write structure of organic compound by using different formula. So we call it as a structural formula of organic compound. Now we see here first formula to represent the structure of an organic compound, that is a electron dot structural formula. So what is the electron dot structural formula? In the electron dot structural formula, dots are used to represent electron involved in the bond formation. Suppose here we consider these are the two dots, means it is two electrons. So here are the two electrons which are involved in the bond formation between the hydrogen and carbon. Similarly, here are two electrons are involved in the bond formation between the carbon and hydrogen. As we know that for the formation of one bond, two electrons are needed. So in this way, in the case of single bond, here two electrons are involved in the bond formation between this carbon carbon single bond. So in this way we can use dots to represent electrons involved in the bonding of the molecule. So this is an example of ethanol. Now we see here second type of structural formula, that is a dash structural formula or bond line formula. So this is most commonly used formula to represent the structure of a molecule. So consider here a ethanol molecule. So in the ethanol molecule we can use a dash or line. So this is a dash or line we can use to represent the bond between the atoms. So this is a simple representation we can use to represent a bond. So we call it as a dash structural formula or bond line formula. So here simple dash or line are used to represent the bond. Now we see here third type of structural formula, that is a condensed structural formula. So condensed structural formula is a easier and shorter way to write a structure of a molecule. So in this formula we does not represent the carbon hydrogen bond, means here carbon hydrogen bond we not indicated here, we directly write CH bond in the form of, right, like suppose there is a 3 hydrogen, so we can write CH3 directly. It doesn't represent the carbon hydrogen bond here. So here suppose CH2, the two hydrogens are, we can write in this way, that is CH2. So we not represent here the carbon hydrogen bond separately, we directly write CH3 CH2 OH in this way. So this is an example. Now we see here second type of example, that is a isopropyl alcohol. So this isopropyl alcohol is represented in this way, means here branching are represented in a bracket. So bracket is used to represent a branching or repeated groups. Brackets are used to represent branching or repeated groups. So here this is a branching and we can represent this branching in the bracket. Similarly, here repeated groups are, suppose this CH2 CH2 CH2. So these are the 3 CH2 which are repeatedly we write here. So this is the N-butanol, and this N-butanol, so these three CH2 groups we can use write in the bracket. So CH2 and 3 CH2 are there, that's why we write these repeated groups in the bracket. So in this way we can write this condensed structural formula. So things to be remember, we doesn't represent here carbon hydrogen bond, here we represent branching in the bracket or repeated groups in the bracket. So in this way we can write the structure of a organic compound by using condensed structural formula. Now we see here fourth type of structural formula, that is a skeletal structural formula. So how we can write structure of organic compound by using skeletal structural formula. So in this formula we doesn't represent carbon and hydrogen, means carbon and hydrogen we not represent here, we only represent here bond between carbon carbon, means suppose there is a bond between the carbon carbon, this bond is represented by bond or line, and here we doesn't show here carbon and hydrogen, we only show the atoms other than carbon and hydrogen or the functional groups. So we can represent or we can only write the functional groups or atoms other than carbon and hydrogen. So see here, CH3 we can write in this way. The bond between carbon carbon, so this is the bond between carbon carbon. This is a CH2, this is a OH. Means here we represent functional group. Suppose we take here another example, CH3, we represent this CH3 in this way. CH2, this is a CH2, this is a CH, this is a Cl, and this is a CH3. Similarly here, all CH2 are represented in this way. Means we can use zigzag lines to write the structure of a organic compound. Means we doesn't show here carbon and hydrogen, we represent only a bond between the carbon carbon, and we only show here the functional groups or the atoms other than carbon and hydrogen. So these are the functional groups, that's why we represent this functional group. See, this is a halide group, so we represent this halide group here, but carbon and hydrogen we doesn't represent here. So this is a skeletal structural formula. If this video helped you to understand the structural formula completely, then like this video, share with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more chemistry lessons. Thanks for watching. Thank you.